Hi ladies, today I'll be discussing a common concern amongst us as we get into perimenopause and menopause, and that is belly fat. Before we talk about shrinking belly fat, let's understand what actually causes this belly fat. During perimenopause and as we get into menopause and beyond, estrogen level is declined. The decline in estrogen leads to a shift in fat distribution towards the abdomen more. So we begin to accumulate fat in the abdomen. This fat is in two types, the visceral and the subcutaneous fat. The subcutaneous fat gives us the cosmetic concern because we do find fat accumulating underneath the skin and what we call the muffin top. Now, the visceral fat is the deep-seated fat, the hard fat, deep-seated and surrounds the organs. And this kind of fat has been associated with metabolic and cardiovascular health issues, so we don't want that either. Decrease in estrogen leads to a lot of changes in our body. As estrogen declines, the ghrelin hormone gets higher and the leptin hormones get lower. This affects our satiety and hunger. So we find that we don't easily feel satisfied with food and we are hungry to eat more. And that is why some of us even graze at night. The next thing is that the decline in estrogen affects our fat cells. The fat cells get inflamed and bigger, and this affects insulin resistance and the calorie in, calorie out balance. So what we used to do before that we could lose weight with, when we do it this time, it is now more difficult to lose the weight. Another thing is that this decline in estrogen causes a generalized low-grade inflammation in the body. This manifests in different ways, and sometimes we have no symptom associated with this. But sometimes some people feel foggy, they feel tired, and don't just feel themselves. Sometimes also the C-reactive protein in the blood gets higher. And we also notice that the joints may get more painful. So, knowing that these things happen, how do we handle this? How do we shrink our abdominal fat and make ourselves feel better? Number one, exercise. We need to include both resistance and cardio exercises every week. We should do resistance exercise at least 2 to 3 times a week, maybe about 20 to 30 minutes each time. Carrying some dumbbells or using resistance belt or carrying some weighted garments as we exercise can help with resistance exercises. Cardio exercises like walking, like riding a bike, dancing are also good. Aim for 150 minutes of exercise per week, and this exercise should be between the zone 2, zone 3 category so that it can help us with burning the abdominal fat. The next one is the protein. Because as estrogen declines, we gain more fat mass, but we lose muscle mass. So we need protein to build up this muscle mass along with exercise. We need at least 1 gram of protein per kilogram body weight per day. This means like if you're a 70 kg lady, you need about 70 grams of protein per day. But we need protein more than ever before. In addition, we need fiber. We need about 24 to 35 grams of fiber per day, and this needs to be included in our meal. We need to take foods, plant-focused foods that are rich in polyphenols, like your green veggies, your berries, things that are rich in polyphenols, even some spices. This is very important to help our bodies fight inflammation and protect our cells. So we protect our cells from oxidative stress. Very important to add polyphenols to the diet. We also need omega-3s in our diet. This is very good and easy to get from fish, especially salmon. So if you're someone who likes salmon fish, you can take fish 2 to 3 times a week, and that helps you with your omega-3. You can also add some plant-based omega-3s, maybe from Brazil nut, from flax, chia, and the likes. But we should include omega-3 in our diet. We should also hydrate ourselves. Water is very important. Let us aim to drink 2 to 3 liters of water a day. It helps to lubricate our joints and helps our cells as well because it hydrates our body. So water is very important, and we don't want sugary drinks or caffeinated drinks. We just want water. If you don't like water, you can flavor it a little bit, but please don't put calories in the water. We need to drink water. So having talked about diet, time of eating is also very important. So let us avoid eating at night. We need to eat during the day because eating at night causes us to develop and carry abdominal fat. We need to eat when we are active. So during the day, some people say 10 to 6 p.m. That's fine. 10 to 7 p.m. That's fine. But eat during the day when your body is active. With regards to the protein, remember that the protein needs to be distributed, not just in one meal. So distribute the protein along different meals that you eat during the daytime. Having talked about food and exercise and time of eating, the next one that is very important is managing stress. Let us manage stress better. Meditate, pray, go for yoga, do some exercises, including yoga exercises. Massaging is also not a bad one. If you enjoy being massaged, that's a good one. Give yourself a treat sometimes. Go on a holiday, just try to relax. Another thing is sleeping. We need to sleep at least 7 to 9 hours every day. That does help a lot. Next one is hormone replacement therapy. Hormone replacement therapy these days mimic our natural estrogen and progesterone, and this has been seen to be very helpful to improve both cardiovascular and metabolic health. So we should take hormone replacement therapy if we are suitable for it. Not everyone is suitable for it, and if our symptoms are overwhelming or we're not coping with our symptoms, we need to get to our doctor to address the issue of hormone replacement therapy. There are habits we need to stop, including things like smoking. If you do smoke, not good at all. It will stress the body even more. Avoid excessive alcohol. If you can avoid alcohol completely, even better. These things help our bodies to be less inflamed. All right? And so, thank you very much for listening today. I hope you have enjoyed this and it has helped you. Please like and share this to someone else who could benefit from it. Let's spread the news and help ourselves and shrink this abdominal fat. I would also like you to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell because this would help me notify you whenever I load up another video. Thank you so much for listening. It's been good to have you all here, and see you next time. Bye for now.